Welcome back to the Friday edition of The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. And, I'm doing a lot of stories here about different companies out there that have been able to get themselves noticed, even though they're relatively small or relatively new. We got a company here in this segment called Junkluggers. They've only been around. They haven't even been around a decade yet, but have made quite a big impact. And in fact, I think Josh Cohen, the CEO and founder, weren't you guys in Inc. 5000 recently?
No, we haven't applied for that yet.
Oh, your time will next year. Next year, okay. But you guys are doing some pretty impressive stuff. Kind of tell us a little bit. Give us your elevator story.
Yeah, sure. We're an eco-friendly junk removal company, and we go into people's homes or businesses and haul away things that they no longer want or need. We separate things for donations, recycling, and trash, with the goal of keeping as much out of the landfills as possible.
Okay. And so, and where are you corporately located?
Right in the middle of New York City.
Right in the middle of New York City. And how big is your company?
We have about 65 people on the team. Some of it is corporately owned, and then some in franchising.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about the story. Did you start off as being environmentally friendly from the beginning? Yeah,
from the very first flyer, it was always something that's been really important to me. I'm a nature boy, born and raised. My mom always kicked me outside to go play in the woods rather than sit in front of the TV, so I grew an appreciation for it early on. And then, right from the start, we were taking away things that obviously could be repurposed. So it just didn't feel right to bring it all straight to the dump. And there's plenty of, great charities and donation centers out there that can take that stuff and repurpose it for good causes.
So, I grew up in the hood, but so go outside and play, but don't get hit by any cars, okay? So
yeah.
That's what I heard a lot of. But I grew up at a time where people wanted to be outside, whereas now all people want are devices. It's pretty sad to actually watch these kids today.
Definitely.
Yeah, go outside. So don't get hit by a car, but go outside. So you're in New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, tri-state region.
And Pennsylvania.
And Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't have that. You need to tell your web people to put that on your homepage.
All right.
Yeah, let's stay on it now. So, do you want to go nationwide? Is that your objective?
Yes, 100%.
And what is your plan to do that?
We started this past year growing just locally to test how it would go and making sure that we were ready and that the team was ready and we had a lot of our systems in place. And, while I know we're still relatively young, we got a lot of our stuff together, basically. And so, we've set up a really great team to help support our franchisees in marketing and finance, operations, technology. So real gamut. And basically, we're ready to support people and show them how to grow and get started and make money very quickly by using our brand and our systems.
So, are you planning on this expansion to be done through franchises?
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's interesting. What percentage of your clientele are businesses versus individuals?
Right now, it's about 15% commercial.
15, 1-5?
1-5.
The rest of it, the majority of it is individual. How are you interested in growing the commercial side, or do you primarily see yourself as a residential service?
Definitely interested in growing the commercial side, and I think there's a ton of potential there.
And how do you see that?
What do you mean by that?
How does that play out in your mind, growing the commercial side?
I think we probably need more help and strategy around how to target those people. But I believe the model is right, and it makes sense for businesses to use us rather than hiring a dumpster or any other sort of maybe less professional, reliable service when they need to clear out just a few things or many things, maybe if they're moving and such.
Okay. And what's a big-sized company for you to have serviced, for your company to have serviced?
Sorry, what's that?
So what would be a large-sized company, number of employees or revenue that you guys would have as a client? What would be a big company for you?
I'd say probably maybe employee size of 100 to 500.
Got it. But you envision yourselves doing even bigger companies than that?
Not necessarily bigger companies. Yes, I think we can service it, but more companies.
Yeah. So you're leaning towards small business and in mid market, small to mid market.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. So what state is next? You've got New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. What's next?
We're pretty open at this point. It was a very smooth year, and all 5 of our newest franchisees have been growing very quickly and very successfully, and everyone's very happy. So we feel like we're ready to go anywhere within the country at this point.
So where are how many offices do you have altogether?
We have one main office here in New York City that we operate everything out of, including our call center.
But how many locations do you have?
We're in 19 territories. We have 5 franchisees and a number of company-owned locations.
Interesting. But the future is in franchisees, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been great not only as a faster way to expand in a more sustainable way, but it's really been enjoyable to add people to the team that have some skin in the game and also just add a lot of value. We're really all learning together and growing as a team, which has been really nice.
Junkluggers is the name of the company. Check them out, junkluggers.com. That's junkluggers.com. Got to spend some time with Josh Cohen, and you're the founder of the company?
I am.
Yeah, congratulations, and sounds like you're doing great work, and I look forward to hearing more stories about your growth.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
Definitely, if you get into Texas market, give me a shout so we can let them know.
Well, maybe this radio interview will help that.
You never know. Stranger things have happened. Check it out there, junkluggers.com. It's easy to find, JUNKLUGGERS.com. Again, spending time with Josh Cohen. He's the CEO and founder. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
When we come back, much, much more for you. Do want to remind you of best content here. It shows up over there at usdailyreview.com, and you're listening to The Price of Business.